And making his way to the ring, Bandido Jr., who earlier tonight did make his presence felt in the matchup between Devin Moore and Sami Callihan. In fact, he cost Devin Moore that match. He distracted him. Sami got the O'Connor roll with a back bridge and got the pinfall victory.
The best talent SCW is in the ring right now. Anyway, Devin Moore, you want to come out here and you want to talk about how you beat me. Well, let me tell you something. You beating me was a fluke. And you know what? We're going to erase that from the record books. Because I am still undefeated in ICW. And I'm going to prove to not only you, but all these New York losers that I am the man by beating Quiet Storm.
Well, Bandido Jr. has quite a challenge to face here, as I'm joined by once again by Joey Janela.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, Joey? We got Bandido Jr., as we saw earlier tonight, interfering in the match with Sami Callihan and Devin Moore. But he's facing quite a challenge here. And Quiet Storm is jacked to the gills, Joey.
He's a big dude.
Monstrous. He looks like a Dragon Ball Z character.
Oh, yeah. He's huge.
I don't think Bandido Jr. wants any of his Kamehameha.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Quiet Storm, having spent the last 6 to 7 years with Taka Michinoku's Kaientai Dojo. And he has really not been in the States that much in the last several years. He was with us and with Impact Championship Wrestling in our first year, along with, of course, the Amazing Red, Brian Excel, the SATs.
I'm looking forward to watching this match.
Absolutely. Quiet Storm is just, let me tell you, quite a monster, quite a package there against one Bandido Jr.
Nice snapmare by Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm, let me tell you, is not only powerful, very proficient at many submission holds, many different finishers he can take you out with, but of course, the most dangerous and most well-known, of course, is the Storm Cradle Driver.
That's a gross move right there.
Absolutely. He just folds you in half and just drops you on your skull. And that's something that Bandido Jr. definitely has to look, keep his eyes peeled for. Roll through here by Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm, many people may not know this, but
whoa!
Oh, look at that! See, as I was saying, whoa! Look at that! Oh, but back on his feet is Quiet Storm.
He's a big dude for doing that, the luchador moves.
Well, as I was saying, he did spend several months, about 3 months, I believe, with the CMLL training school, along. Training with the likes of...
Yeah, we got it, Nick. Brett Lauderdale back. Joey Janela, hit the bricks, kid.
Oh, you look worried.
All right, Knowledge, we're back, man.
Absolutely, and as I...
Listen, Janela, I'm kind of hungry. Can you head over to catering and get me a steak?
As I was saying, Quiet Storm spent 3 months in Mexico training with the likes of Tony Rivera, El Satanico, and many others at the CMLL training school. Okay.
Big time.
All right.
But seriously, Nick, Storm is a world traveler. Bandido as well. Bandido, of course, residing in Mexico City. He does make his summer residence in, I don't know, some shithole. But seriously, great matchup here. 2 world travelers, Nick. 2 very skilled competitors in that ring.
Absolutely. As I was saying, Quiet Storm has spent the last 7 years wrestling for Kaientai Dojo in Japan.
It's a lot of yen.
Well, yeah, and a lot of ramen noodles from what I understand.
And his hair looks great tonight. Bandido locking on what we call in the business a rest hold. This is where the wrestlers will wear their opponent down.
Absolutely. And he has his hands clasped tightly.
What do you think he does that for?
Well, to sap the strength of Quiet Storm.
Sap his strength.
Sap
Right.
his strength. Yeah, that's there's a lot of sap.
I was going to say blocking his so nobody can see his mouth. So the air, so he can't get air in.
Well, he's putting the form across the bridge of the nose, so it's
Cuts off the airflow.
there you go.
Bandido 1, 2, close to 3. Storm has been tough. Since we came back with ICW, Storm's been on a roll. The guy's as vicious as he's ever been. Brutal.
As I was saying, he looks like a Dragon Ball Z character. He's just looking like...
Well, I don't think he's a furry animal. That's not right.
I didn't say he was a furry animal.
1, 2.
Goku's not that furry. He's got a lot of hair, but you know. Bandido Jr. with the forearm strikes, running off the ropes. Oh, look out! Oh, he's about to take his head off. Launches him with
Big
the
time.
head of the belly.
Big time. And this is a matchup, you know, when I looked ahead to the future cards, Nick, I was thinking to myself, this is one matchup that we would really love to see the fans here. And I do call myself a fan. I'm an official and a fan. And this is a matchup that I can't wait to see, or that I couldn't wait to see. Now it's before my very eyes and I can barely control myself.
Absolutely. Two of the best here in ICW, in Bandido Jr. and Quiet Storm.
Absolutely. Two of the best in the world, Nick. And you're looking at a guy in Quiet Storm who, like you said, he's spent a lot of time in Japan. He's among the very toughest in the business. You can't rattle a guy like Quiet Storm.
Oh, absolutely not. You're talking about a former UWA middleweight champion.
Of course.
Okay. A very perceived.
Look at the power.
You're talking about a championship that was held by the likes of Ultimo Dragon. Okay, so.
And you're talking about a guy in Quiet Storm, a smaller frame, height-wise. But do you know how much power is in that frame? Right there, you just saw it, and you can hear it from here, Nick. We're 136 feet away up in the Lowe's broadcast booth, and I just heard that clothesline.
Well, I believe that.
Actually, it's the Wrestling Universe Wrestling Universe broadcast booth.
Look at that bridge.
1,
The ropes.
2,
Like suplex.
near 3. Referee Brian right on top of that. And there's a reason why he is the de facto senior official here. He's right on top of things at all times, Nick.
Look at that.
1.
Suplex. Not enough.
And
Stunned the big man.
absolutely. Nick, this is, one of those matchups where it's so hard to call a winner.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Bandido Jr., of course, with the exception of that loss to Devin Moore, has been on quite a roll. Quiet Storm, as you said already, since the rebirth of ICW. Look at that tornado DDT.
Well, these have actually been two of the hottest competitors. 1, 2, near fall. These have been two of the hottest competitors in ICW since the rebirth. Both men has been on fire.
Absolutely.
Bandido has shown, it's a whole new world for him. Bandido's always been talented, but it's almost like ICW came back and it was like a breath of fresh air for him. He saw opportunity and he grasped it.
Absolutely. But, of course, he is making his presence throughout this card.
And he is
earlier.
And he is also Mexican.
As he interfered in the contest with Devin Moore and Sami Callihan, costing Devin the victory against Sami. And now, here we go. Oh!
Great pinning combination. 1, 2, 3. No, Nick!
3. How did Bandido get her out? I don't know, at the last possible second.
These two, both men. Oh my goodness, he just spiked him.
He absolutely did.
Bandido bouncing off the top of his skull, which is padded by that little furry pluff of hair. 1, 2.
Oh, he just
got
got
on the ropes. And Nick, I'm just so fired up tonight about this action. And you're seeing, a guy like Bandido, such a great aerial artist, and you just showed right there, or he just showed rather, how intelligent he is putting that foot on the rope.
Well, no, he knew his placement in the ring. That's for sure.
Whoa, not gonna work.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear.
Storm off the rope. Ooh!
Is his head still attached to his shoulders? Wow, and it very well could be right now.
Oh, and the capacity crowd chatting along.
Here we go, setting up for some type of suplex here, and just
Brain buster! That one hurt.
Oh, made him think about it before he dropped it.
Head and neck bouncing off the canvas. Never comfortable. 1, 2. No.
Did not think Bandido was getting out of that.
Nick, you know as well as anybody, Bandido is tough. He fights for everything. He has no job, of course, so he relies on this money. He needs to win to eat. And so that's what Bandido's looking for, food right now. No, I joke. Bandido, seriously though, very tough to beat. Quiet Storm, so lethal, but it's like these two are almost like mirror images of one another almost.
Oh no! Oh!
Now goes the official. And again, I'm going to ask Jack for a raise, even though I didn't get touched. Here we go, though. Bandido with the ref down, taking advantage.
Wait a minute.
Holy shnikes. Burying his mother effing head. 1, 2, 3, no official.
Wait a minute. Who's that coming out through the curtain?
Wait a minute, is that Devin? Wait a minute.
Looks like it's Devin Moore.
Is that Devin Moore, Nick?
Absolutely.
I can't see from my vantage point.
Keep in mind that Bandido Jr. did cost
earlier in the night, just moments ago.
Against Sami Callihan. And now
it's Devin Moore. He's in a polo. Big time super kick.
Oh, here we go now.
Rolls him up. Storm.
Cradle driver.
Oh my goodness.
He's not getting up for a week.
1, 2, 3.
Here we go.
Unreal.
An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
So eloquently put. Nick, thank you for that. No, thank you.
Well,
thank you, Nick. Thank you. I'll be back later.
Devin Moore getting a bit of revenge here on Bandido Jr. Quiet Storm getting the Duke with the Storm Cradle driver.